Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on WRC 9, episode number 5 of the WRC 9 career. But of course, WRC 3 season is on, driving the Citroen WRC 3. If you haven't checked out the previous video, make sure you go check it out, because it is a really interesting episode, checking out how the AI does around fast stages like Finland, how the car can react around through the jumps of Finland, and all those interesting stuff. But for this episode, we're going to be actually doing a few things, some manufacturer tryouts, some resting for the team is obvious, it's an obvious thing, and we're also going to be trying out a brand new location in the game, the New Zealand Rally. And from the gameplay I've seen, it's just an amazing location. Yet again, WRC 9 Killer Tom doing an amazing job with new stages, new locations and all that. But unfortunately, after a fairly disappointing result, I'm going to say, in Finland, I'm going to be decreasing the AI difficulty to 132. It's still not down to 130 as I've promised not to go immediately to 130, but I reduced it just a little bit so that we can actually see if we're a little bit competitive on 132. Losing the back end there. Oh god, that's gonna cost us some time and probably damage the car a lot, but it's just a manufacturer tryout for the time being. But yeah, I feel like it's a brand new location, so we need to reduce the difficulty. You know, it's a brand new location, I don't know the stage and all that, and I've already had some bad experiences through stages that I've already known. So as you can see, we've accomplished the yellow marker, so our reputation with Hyundai is going to increase, despite my driving being terrible around here. For some weird reason, my driving hasn't been the best lately, but it might just be a matter of time before we get back into the groove of things and start fighting some pace. But yeah, we're driving the Hyundai i20, probably trying to increase the reputation with the other teams ahead of the brand new season. Probably we're going to be promoted to WRC2, depends on our results, to be honest, but I feel like we can make it to the WRC2 category fairly easily.
And flat right, tightens short. Into left 4 long.
So, ended this one, 93% completed, and of course that's going to increase a lot our reputation with Hyundai. Actually can max out our reputation. Also going to be completing this mid-term objective, the morale to drop below -4, so you know, plenty of money, plenty of experience gaining and all that, and now we're pretty much going to be getting ready for the New Zealand Rally. Nothing else to do apart from that. We've of course rested the team, now sorting out the crew members and all that, and we're going to be getting ready for the New Zealand Rally. 132%, reminding you the difficulty. So yeah, brand new location, and it's actually a very beautiful one. New Zealand Rally, let's get into it. Actually very excited. Look at those seep there, but yeah, it's actually very interesting because it's got a variety of gravel surfaces, as you can see, showing off all the gravel surfaces that this location has, and it's also got just a little bit of tarmac here and there. So very excited to get into this with the Citroen C3. So yeah, let's see how we're gonna do. Decrease difficulty, let's try and be as careful as we can. Last time in Finland we had a lot of damage into the car, probably a setup issue. Somebody told me down in the comments below there was probably an issue with the setup, and the suspensions got damaged very badly because of my setup. So I need to take into consideration the advice that you gave me about the setup, and probably work a little bit more on the setup for each rally, because I've been doing default setup all the way through this season so far. So the first 2 rallies, Sweden and Monte Carlo, actually the default setup was quite good, but in Finland it showed like its weaknesses, let's just say. Argentina was quite fine yet again, but Finland, with the huge jumps and all that, there was a huge issue there. But already showing off these beautiful New Zealand stages, medium speed corners, a lot of like elevation changes, and also the surface changes, which you're going to be seeing fairly soon.
Into right 5 and left 4 tighten. and right 4 short. And right 4 short, brake for square left, keep into right 2. Into left 4 and right 4, keep in.
Gravel surface change, as you can see right there, moving into a little bit of a rougher gravel now.
Don't cut, 80. And right 5, brake, arrow. Into right 5 narrows, into kinks, into left 3 short.
Oh god! Oh, my guy must have died there. I just completely lost the back end there. 5-second penalty, that's the least we can get out of that. What in the heck happened there? That was such a weird loss of traction there. I just broke there, completely lost the back end. Don't really understand what's going on there, but that is not going to help us out. That's up to 14.4 seconds now, the gap. It was around 8 seconds on the previous sector, and now with that penalty and a few mistakes here and there, it's just not really helpful. Not the best of stages, that's all I'm going to say.
Into left 4 tightens, into right 4 cut, and left 6 into right 5 short. Into left 5 into right 4 short. Into left 4 and right 4 cut. And left 4 tightens and right 3 don't cut.
I love how it changes from left to right, and yeah, like the stages are actually very enjoyable. It's just me that I can't really fight for the victory, at least for now. That first stage hasn't been the best for me, but stages are very enjoyable. They're actually very well designed, and the handling is fine, apart from that moment I had there where I completely lost the back end and fell off the cliff there. Across the finish line at 4:44.9 doesn't seem like a very bad time, and it's not really a bad time. We gained 3 seconds into the final sector, so it was actually a very strong final sector, and it shows that we do have some kind of speed to fight there for. Benito Guerra and Johan Bernardo obviously ahead of us, 11 seconds ahead of us is Benito Guerra, so that final sector shows off that we actually have some speed that we're hiding under this Citroen. So let's try and give it our best shot. Let's try and drive like we did on the final sector and see if we can fire with Guerra for the victory here. It's a stopped car there, and unfortunately I'm not going to get my hopes up there, because it could actually be a bag yet again. I don't know, like I feel like in WRC 8 on the first rally in Monte Carlo, it actually worked out. We saw a car stop there, and it was actually a retired car at the end of the result. So just don't show us the broken cars if it's not really a broken car. So you get a yellow indication now on the suspension. Not going to be very dangerous, only 1/10 slower there. That's a very good first sector, considering I wasn't the fastest. But suspension is yellow now. Let's hope it doesn't really get more damage now. I love this part through there, over the train tracks and across the bridge. Beautiful stage design. Absolutely love New Zealand for the time being.
Caution, right 2, keep into left 4. And right 3 brake for left 2 cut, opens 100. Left 6 into caution, right 3 tightens, 30. Right 4 into left 3, don't cut. Caution, right 3 narrows, keep left, don't cut, 50. Left 3, keep into kinks.
It's a very strong second sector, 3.3 seconds faster there. That's what I want to see, let's go.
Keep into right 3 medium, keep in, 80.
Oh, fuck off now, will you? Oh, come on, man.
Caution, brake, left 2 opens.
That's the damage, though. It's not really about the time lost. We lost time, obviously, but that's a lot of damage now done to the car, engine and turbo. Man, I'm so frustrated now. It was not even a tough mistake. It was like a wide road there, but 1 second slower. Brakes are a little bit damaged now.
Into caution, left
Nothing
2,
goes to
keep
plan
in,
now,
50.
is it?
Right 2 cut, into left 5 long, keep in. And right 4. Into caution, brake, right 2 cut, into square left 100. Right 3, don't cut, and brake over bridge for danger, right 1, 100. Left 3 cut, into right 4 at junction. And left 3, into right 4. And left 4 for finish.
Hasn't been a very bad final sector, but I'm very worried about the damages. If we can actually repair the car. 448 dead, and it's a win. It is a stage win, but it could have been much better. Remember, the second sector we were 3.3 seconds ahead of Guerra. That's gonna actually put us into second position because Bonato actually finished last here. But as you can see here, in terms of the sectors, we lost a lot of time on the third and fourth sector. Now, gap from Guerra is down to 11.1 seconds, but I'm still worried. Like, you know, car is gonna be fine. Let's just say it's gonna be fine. Brakes, I can't repair them now. I'm gonna change the suspensions because they're very important, but I'm very worried about like mistakes. Like, I can make a mistake and that's it, it's game over. So I need to be careful, and hopefully, let's just hope the brakes are not going to be a huge issue now into day 2. Starting off now, stage number 3, penultimate stage. We need to win. If we want to win this rally, we need to win both stages. Give it our best shot, trying to win like with a gap of 6 and 5 seconds on both the stages, and then like even take the 5 points. We could get the perfect result if we're a little bit careful and speedy through these last 2 stages.
Don't cut. Into left 4 medium and right 5 long, 50. Caution, left 2 medium, keep in, and right 3 tightens 2, long, 30. Left 3, big cut, into right 4. And left 4 cut, into kinks, over crest. Into right 4 and left 4 medium, keep in, 50. Right 5, very long, 100. Brake, left 3, keep in, 100. Caution, brake, right 3, keep into left 4, tighten, 70. Caution, right 3, definitely don't cut, tightens into left 4 long, keep in. And right 4 medium.
Ooh, that's very tight there. Very, very tight, but you gotta say that was beautiful there. Very immersive. 1.1 seconds off the pace on the first sector. Let's see how the second one is gonna be. I feel like that's a far better sector. I'm talking very, very soon. Very soon. I shouldn't be able. Somebody should like put a tape over my mouth. 8.2 seconds. Get the fuck out of here. Oh god. I'm a curse. I'm a curse. My voice is a curse.
Left 1 cut, 100 over bump. Caution, right 4, very long, 50. Caution, left 3 narrows into right 4. Into left 3, open, very long. Into flat right cut and flat left. Into right 3, into caution, brake, left 2, keep in. Into right 4, over bridge, caution, brake, right 1, 100. Flat left over jump at junction into dip 150. Flat left into right 6 over crest, keep in.
You can understand from the sectors that it just hasn't been the ideal stage, so the most we can do right now is go into the power stage with the mostly damaged car and trying to take the most out of it. Like, the car's not in a really good state. I tried to give him my best. 16 seconds off the pace there from Guerra. Lost 1.4 seconds to Bernardo. I feel like second position is secured unless something like the second stage of Finland happens. But I'm gonna try and give him my best. Probably go and try and take 4 or 3 points out of this power stage, but I just can't promise anything because once again the engine is just smoking. You can see all the indications are yellow apart from the steering indication, so I just can't really, I'm not confident of winning this one. Let's just say we've won one stage so far, which is an achievement for me, but it just hasn't been a good rally overall. It's been very up and down, plenty of mistakes yet again, whereas it could have been a much better result. Could have fought for the victory here.
Left 2 and flat right into flat left and hard brake 30. Square right, small cut, keep in. And left 4 long tightens, brake into hairpin right. Left 4 tightens into right 4 tightens.
3.7 seconds off the pace. It's not that bad. You could still cover up this gap and try to win this power stage, I guess.
4 long into kinks. And left 4 into kinks, into right 2. And left 5 tightens 2, 50. Right 3 long into left 2 short. Caution, square left over tarmac, 400.
We got a little bit of tarmac now. Bear in mind, this is my first time around on these stages. I'm impressed by the scenery, to be honest. And the stage design is very good. I feel like this stage are a very good addition to the game. And yeah, if I get used to this stage a little bit more, we could have some better results. There we go. Green sector, 1.9 seconds off the pace. Let's go, let's go. 2 more sectors to go. We could snatch victory here. Victory, I mean, in the power stage, not in the rally. Proper gate there, proper broken gate. All WRC stages have something like that.
Into left 5 and caution, hairpin left 30.
And another one.
Right 2 short, tightens, into left 5. And right 4 tightens, into left 4. Caution, brake, keep middle through gate, into right 1. And left 3, into right 3, narrows. And left 4, into right 4, into left 1. Into flat right, into left 3, narrows, into right 3, into left 3, and right 4. Into left 3, tightens, and right 2.
Slightly decrease the gap, but it's still not a huge improvement. 1.5 now. That's probably going to secure a second position, but I still want to push into the final sector, trying to take this win here. I need those 5 points for the championship. I need them very badly. Forget about that mistake. Nothing happened.
And right 2, keep into left 2, don't cut. And right 2, 30. Left 3 and right 3.
Oh, turbo is severely damaged now. With only 600, now 500 meters to go. Please don't cause me any problems now. I need every single tenth that I can find around this last couple of corners, trying to take the best possible lines. Come on. This is the final corner now. Final left-hander. Carry as much speed as we can. Across the finish line is 6:01. Oh, come on. We even decreased the gap even more now, did we? I feel like we decreased it 2/10, but it's just not enough there. 24-second gap Johan Rosa had from Guerra. The gap was huge from the rest of the drivers. It was just between me and Guerra now for this rally. But look at that first sector. The first sector actually costed us the most of the time. Third, fourth, and fifth, that was the fastest one. But Guerra just didn't lose as much speed as I did on the first sector. So at the end of the day, second position and 4 points, making an overall of 22 points. The gap from the lead is a little bit depressing. It's a 28-second gap, 29-second gap, something like that. But it could have been a much better rally if you ask me. I feel like the mistakes yet again costed us, and 28 seconds is around the time that we lost with these mistakes. But is 132% difficulty actually good for our skill set? We'll see. I'll try this kind of difficulty on the next episode as well, and we'll make a final decision to probably move down to 130 or keep it as it is, or even move up to back to 135. But since we have the ability to change difficulty on every single session, you know, there's not really a need to hurry up. As you can see, championship standings at the moment, as it stands, with 5 rallies we've competed in, with 144 points now, 1 point behind Guerra. Not happy about that, let's just say. We've dropped down to 3rd, and the championship hopes are not there for the time being. I feel like Osberg can win the championship very easily, and probably Guerra and me could fight for 2nd position or something like that. Hopefully I can finish inside the top 3 for this first season. As you can see, we've got 2 resource points now. I'm going to be getting 1 for the soft tire grip, because we had a few issues there on that first stage, I feel like, or the second stage, where I completely lost the back end and lost around 8 to 5 seconds, something like that. That was one of the huge mistakes. And we're also going to be improving the durability of the brakes. Apparently Hyundai, Volkswagen and Skoda are interested in me, so probably I did a good job, I guess. So do not spend more than 60k on repairs the next rally. That's easy to be done. So that's pretty much the end. We've got, I feel like the next rally is going to be the German rally after New Zealand. So we got a tarmac rally, I think, but I'm not sure. So don't take my word for granted this time around. So yeah, that was it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button. I really enjoyed it. The New Zealand stages were amazing, but of course we still got a long way until we like improve our driving a lot. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of clubs and a little bit more training, you know, to get more used into the handling and all that. Tell me down in the comments below if you want to see me streaming some clubs. You know, it's the pretty much online multiplayer on WRC 8, and I've actually joined 2 clubs for the time being. So if you really want to see some clubs multiplayer gameplay on WRC 8, make sure you tell me down in the comments below. But yeah, that was it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button, share this with 10 of your friends that are looking for fresh rally content, especially WRC 9. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, join my Discord server, subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on, ring that bell, and until next video, guys, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.